Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You rest your hips till the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less.
Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You rest your hips till the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less.
Say less. Say less. Say less.
I'm born in a million. All right now. Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Defense, one stop. No score zone right here. No score zone.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a gain of 29 yards. Niner first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
To the air on first down. Young. Into the hands of Cole. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Young on first and 10. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over after the interception. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll throw on first. He's on the move. He's running. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Young on first and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Out of the gun, Young. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They managed 3 yards on the carry, which sets him up with third and goal at the 5.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult fourth down decision.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers parlay the turnover into a lead. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Back to throw now. Rolling into enemy territory. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now on 1st down. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
Hey, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch, that looked good, but you got to get both feet down too.
2nd and 10 now. Taylor makes the catch. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. He'll throw it yet again. Escapes the pocket. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Young to throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Putting a receiver in motion. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Finds the in route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Now Young. Buys time, rolling right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And they take him down right along the 30. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Young looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Browns kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A dependable kicker, man, and that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's complete. Here's Brown. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Niners' 9-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie things 10-10. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Carter on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Dump off caught by his back. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Now a Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The 49ers driving for a score and a halftime lead. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Young working from the gun. On the move, headed right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere. Almost straight up into the air. And a fair catch made here at the 17. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He'll fling it deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Chased out to his right. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Dallas. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
they'll try the point after. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Evans now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the pistol, it's Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down. Young on the play action. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Another try following the sack. Completed to his running back. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
They'll come up first and 10. Play action now, Young. Stays in the pocket, and he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Brown's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's got a man left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 37. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Third and long for him here. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up fourth down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From midfield now. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. They are throwing it again. Rolling left, buying some time. This one finds Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He cuts it to the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
There's a give, left side, and he gets in, touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Carter on the return. Return's looking good so far. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 7. Finds him on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Slot receiver headed left. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. This one goes for 3 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. They'll run here from the gun. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Working quickly here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Play action on first down. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Second and 15. Connecting on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Young on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Young working from the gun. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2. And he's got a man, complete. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Evans now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young escapes the pocket. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's 49ers football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Young back to it after the pick. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 29. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Throwing it to start this drive. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now it's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Now Young. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air on first down. Young. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got it deep downfield. Will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And they pick him off again. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
3rd and long for him here. He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this down to the 13. First down from the red zone. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now we'll fire one up the middle and deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds a man right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Working quickly here. One of the tight ends motioning right. From the 30 on 2nd down. Brought in right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Young on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Young working from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Trying again, following the sack. Oh, no, they get him yet again. The LSU rookie with the pick.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on 1st down. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Return starts from the 45. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This one returned for 11 yards. And the 49ers will go on offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys have it once again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And no, you're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always, always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
He's throwing for it. And he won't reel it in, but wouldn't get them the win anyway. Instead of a 1-point loss, it's going to stay at 3. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl.